Ready?
Ready.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the latest episode of Snitchin'. It's your host, Kristen.
And Brittany, get ready for the best part of your day.
And we have a very special guest today, the one and only Miss Miche. She is one of my
Michelle is her real name, but I feel like we literally only refer to you as Miche.
Yeah, I think Michelle. I don't know the last time you guys have called me Michelle.
Yeah, like never.
Never.
Miche.
It sounds
Legit.
weird.
Miche, Mishmo. Take your pick.
Michelle. Yeah.
Did you always go by Miche or did you have another nickname when you were younger?
No, my brother and sister called me Mush, like Mush Face, just
Sure.
to be mean. But no, I
Nice.
think Mishmo came about in high school,
Yeah.
and then
It's cute.
it's stuck.
And Miche is also lives in Boston, and she and I are besties from college. We both went to Clemson together.
Yeah, go Tigers.
We
I'm
were
also a Clemson fan, for the record.
Yes,
no
yes.
1000%. I feel like for years we would go to the Clemson Boston College game, BC game. Brittany is a BC alum, and she would be like repping Clemson. It was awesome.
Yeah. Well, their fans are more fun and they're
Yeah.
better. They're more
Yeah.
fun to watch.
Yeah,
Oh, we love
BC
it.
sucks.
we're here for it.
You came down enough times when I was in school. You are an honorary Tiger.
Yes. I want to do the chant. I'm doing it in my head. I will spare you all.
Yeah, Miche, tell us about where you like grew up.
Well, I grew up in not far from Clemson. I grew up in Greenville, South Carolina. So it's about like 30 minutes from Clemson, and lived there my whole life. And then I moved up to Boston. It's been 11 years now.
That's
Damn.
crazy.
Isn't that
That is
crazy?
crazy.
When I was moving up to Boston, I had nowhere to live. And I was like, Kristen, can I come? You guys were living together with Heather. Shout out to Heather
Shout out.
in Southie. And you guys just let some random girl live with you for a month.
Oh my God, I can't believe that was 11 years ago.
Yeah.
I know.
And like
Yeah.
me and Britt had met, but I had never met Heather, and she was cool with me staying. And then I got a Craigslist roommate after that, and she ended up being crazy, and so I had to move back in with you guys.
We could have a whole episode on that story.
Yeah, we really could. I'm still traumatized.
We were all living in Southie, but Miche moved in maybe like a 5-minute walk down the street. Like just
People you didn't know, right? But you met.
Yeah,
Right, so that's
it was like
key.
a Craigslist thing. So like we met, like tried to see if it was a good fit, and usually like I can spot a crazy, but like she really hit it well, and it came out full force.
she was like chill for I would say what, like 3 months?
Yeah, 3-4 months. She had a really big problem with the other girl I lived with, so she was always like picking fights with her, and like it was just weird. Like it ended up being like the cops were called. I had to flee. I had to bring Kristen over there to like check and see if my shit was still there at one point. Like,
Well, mind you, there was a winter where we truly, for the month of February, had a blizzard every single Saturday. What?
Shout out Lou. Shout out Lou.
yeah.
Shout out
Shout
Baby
out
Lou.
to
Shout out Baby Lou.
Lou.
And it was like 5 feet of snow for the entire month. We were all going a little stir crazy. And this is when Miche really needed to get out of the situation. And like, I have a very vivid memory of us walking through the streets of Southie. We're like, let's bust you out, girl. Let's get your
Yeah.
stuff. You're
Yeah.
out of there. And we're like dragging these huge suitcases down the blizzard, streets of Southie to
Yeah.
break you
Yeah, they're like
out.
all like bumpy.
Yeah. We're like in the middle of the road because you can't walk on the sidewalks.
Oh
Yeah.
my God. Do you ever know what happened to her?
No, I blocked her on everything. I just
Heard.
Don't trust the internet.
But anywho,
But yeah, then we got to live with you.
Yeah. Oh my God, I'm so thankful.
you got to experience the YouTube madness that happened at our apartment.
Oh, I love it. That's when
Yes.
couch Sundays were a thing. We would just like
Yep.
hang on the couch, watch like YouTube videos of One Direction,
Yep.
Taylor.
Oh yeah, we were big into 1D then.
Yeah.
Shout out Niall.
Shout out Niall, the best.
Rihanna's looking pretty hot tonight.
Yes. Oh my God. We rewound that part probably 50
I
times.
don't know what. I can't yell. Okay, it's nighttime. And I can't yell because my children are sleeping. But yeah, no, it wasn't like Rihanna's looking hot in that dress.
like Niall's like 12 and they're getting interviewed behind the
He's
stage.
so
And
awkward.
this was like when Dee was like new on the scene and the interviewer asked, yeah, like who are you excited to see? And that baby Niall just goes, Rihanna's looking pretty hot tonight. Sorry about my terrible Irish accent.
Oh,
You know what we'll have to do is find that clip and post it on our socials.
Oh yeah.
definitely.
So me and Miche always joke, we can't remember when we met, but we did live together my sophomore year, your junior year for what Clemson had that was called Maymester. It was like a 1 month semester. And Miche moved in with me and my roommate Hannah because they both went to high school together. And that is like generally how we all got connected is you went to high school with
2 of your roommates.
I feel
Yeah,
like
two of my
everyone
roommates.
was from Greenville. Like everyone I met at Clemson was from Greenville.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a
Greenville
lot of
must be
us.
really big.
It is. It is really big.
I still, I mean, I have such a soft spot for like the upstate. I love South Carolina, but
Yeah.
I'm curious, what's like your favorite thing about living in each place?
I think here, I love the diversity. Like there's just so many different kinds of like people here and cultures and like there's obviously like a lot to do, like being in a bigger city. I love like the camaraderie and like the spirit. Like people like who are from Boston, like love being from Boston. Like they're so proud. I love that. In the South, I mean, obviously I love that my family's still there. I love how chill people are in the South. It's just
Yeah.
chill. It's everyone takes their time. Like no one's honking a horn.
Totally.
Everyone's just in general, people are just more friendly.
Yeah, definitely.
So I do miss that. And definitely like the nature in the South because we grew up like close to the mountains in North Carolina. And so, I mean, we'd go there every weekend growing up, like hiking. And so I do miss that part too. Definitely pros and cons in both places for sure.
I feel like South Carolina too is like sneaky, like beautiful.
Oh
Yeah.
Well, even
Yeah.
just like even like watching like OBX, like I know a lot of it's filmed in Charleston and
Yeah.
stuff, like the
Yeah.
sky and stuff. Like I was like, I feel like I remember going to Clemson and being like, it is like more beautiful down here.
Yeah. It's beautiful. I remember moving up to Boston and being like, they don't have beach. I did no research when I moved to Boston, by the way. Okay, this is embarrassing to admit. I was moving in the summer and I was like, it's not gonna be hot up there. I mean, it's like up pretty far north. Like, and they don't have beaches. I don't need to bring a swimsuit.
Oh my God.
And then like I got here, it's like some of the best beaches in the world.
That's like confirming what I think everyone not from here thinks of us.
Yes.
I can't judge. I have the worst geography.
Yeah. That's the
knowledge
South
of all
Carolina
time.
education for you. The public school education.
Well, I will say, I feel like you and I have commented on this and like, it's not a good or bad thing, but just an observation we had, like a lot of times up here, early on question will be like, oh, so what do you do, for work? And it's like that emphasis on kind of career achievement, all that. And like a lot of, you know what I mean? And when you go down south, it's like, how's your family? Like, are you dating anybody? It's like very much the focus on kind of the family set. And I feel like we always used to kind of comment on that.
Yeah, for sure. Another
that's
thing is like people up here are very much like tied to like, they're like, oh, I'm Irish or I'm Italian. Like people in the South, like they don't say that. They're like, they're like, I'm from the South,
Yeah.
Weird. I wonder why that is.
I know.
That is so true. Like, I don't think I know the background of any of our friends from Clemson. Like if they're Italian, Irish, friends, like I really couldn't even tell you anybody. I mean,
I don't know how many of my friends I could tell you.
I feel like, well, you're like Irish, Italian, and Gina's Irish Italian.
I like don't even know what I am.
And
you guys are all Irish Italian.
Yeah, like there's a pretty good chance that you're like Irish.
I feel like we
or
talked about it when we
Italian.
were like in school. We did like projects on it and stuff.
Yeah. But anywho, you have firmly been planted here and now you are a mom.
I'm a mom. Yeah. My baby girl, Romy, she's gonna be 16 months actually tomorrow.
Oh my
gosh.
gosh.
I know it's crazy. Everyone, that was like a thing that people said, and it would drive me crazy when I was pregnant. Like they're like, the time is going to go by so fast. I'm like, yeah, it is. But it really is true. It's like insane how fast it goes.
I feel like after the first few months, like after they're like 3 to 4 months, then it like flies by.
Yeah. Yeah. The first 3 months
at the beginning. Hold on your seatbelts.
Yep. For sure.
Like if you could go back, is there something you're like, damn, I wish I knew, or like something you would tell yourself?
I think like, well, in terms of like labor and delivery, I think I would tell myself girl, you need to have a healthier fear for this. Because I went into that hospital being like, I got this. This is going to be easy. You know, I'm a physical therapist. I know how to push a baby out. I've got body awareness. I worked out my whole pregnancy. No, that shit was hard. Okay. You need to have a healthy fear and respect for that process. Seriously. But no, I think the first few months, like, just kind of like what I said already, like, it's temporary. Like, everything is temporary. Like, the not getting the sleep, like, it's,
Yeah, you
I think,
just get through it.
yeah, I think for me, I was just like, when is this going to end? Like, there was just no end in sight. I didn't know how long it was going to go on, like the no sleeping
Yeah.
thing. That it's like, it really freaked me out. But now that I'm on the other side, it's like, I should have just kind of buckled down and enjoyed it more rather than I just felt very anxious about, like, when is she going to sleep?
Yeah.
Yeah. But
I feel like that would
it's
be easier if you
temporary.
have another kid.
Yeah.
Like you won't be as like anxious about that.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
But you're
But
sleeping
yeah.
way less, so
Yeah. Just, oh yeah.
toss up.
Yeah.
Do you remember this? I think it's when we were living together. So we were probably like 27, 28. And one of your friends had a baby and like pushed for, I don't know, 15 minutes or something
No, she pushed for
ridiculously.
8 minutes. That's
8 minutes.
with her first child.
And Mish was telling me about it. And she's like, oh my God, 8 minutes. That's that. Are we going to have to
Yeah.
push that long? I was like,
So I
girl.
was like, is she okay? That's so long. This was like my first friend who had a baby. So I had the only thing that
It
I
is way
had,
different than you think.
yeah, because in like TV and in movies, which now it's like, of course,
It's nothing
they
like
push for like
TV.
30 seconds.
I fast forward every birth scene. I'm just like, I don't need to watch this.
Do you?
Well, yeah, it's just like this is so fake. And like I'm not having kids anymore. Like I don't even watch this.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I feel like every birth story I've heard too is just so different, you know?
So different. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. And you really don't know what you're going to do. Like, you have no idea until you.
Yeah.
I feel like I was the opposite of you. I was like scared shitless.
Yeah.
And I
yeah.
should have been. And I should have
Yeah,
been.
exactly.
Yeah. Well, you had a tough go. So, but these babies are here and thriving.
I know. And I'm ready to do it again, It hasn't scared me away. So
What
get that
is,
epidural.
oh my God. Wait, okay, actually tangent. No shade, no shame to anyone who chooses to have their baby however they want. Like, I'm not saying this to shade, but like, I don't know how people do it without the epidural from what I'm
Yeah,
hearing.
fuck that.
Yeah, I
I don't
know.
know.
My sister went to high school with a girl who had an at-home birth in like in her tub.
No, that's
That's so
absolutely
weird.
not.
Absolutely
Yeah.
not.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
No.
Yeah.
Can't do that.
No. I remember an old coworker of mine, and I was like in my early 20s, and so I remember this. I remember her saying this. She was like, "You don't get an award for not getting an epidural. You don't get
Yeah.
a cookie. You don't get anything."
That's why some
Like,
people are like, oh, I just don't want to. It's like, why?
why? Yeah. Girl, I was begging for that.
Yeah. Same.
I
I
was
got
like,
that shit stat.
yeah,
Like your delivery is just as, I don't know the right word.
Valid?
Valid?
yeah,
Yeah, girl.
yeah.
Nailed it.
Nailed
Nailed
it.
it.
For both of you, favorite thing about being a mom?
Mm.
I mean, that's hard to answer in one. I feel like I would probably say like how much they love you.
Yeah.
Like they're just like
Oh,
obsessed with you. And
yeah.
like, yeah, I would say that.
I think like watching her learn, she's like picking stuff up like every day. Like she just learned
Yeah.
something new. It's so interesting. It's like so interesting to me,
Yeah.
Yeah. Learning and development. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
interesting.
And she just knows things like inherently. I'm like, how did you know that?
I know. I'm always like, should I
know?
teach them another language? Like, probably.
I feel like everyone
Now's
says,
the
right?
time.
Now's when they're little.
I'm on the
Yeah, I'm probably
opposite
not
side.
gonna.
My girl goes to a Spanish daycare, and my mother-in-law speaks Hungarian to her on Saturdays. And so I've had many conversations with different like health professionals, like, is this going to delay her? And they're like, no, no, no. Everyone has said, nope, just do
Wow.
it. She's a sponge.
That's crazy.
I love that. I
Yeah.
feel like Romy will just literally be anywhere and be hanging out and is just chill as anything, but she just wants to be there. Like she wants
Yeah.
to be there. She doesn't
Yeah.
need to be playing. She doesn't need to be like you know, you don't have to be in her face, but she wants to be at the table and she wants to be seeing what's going on. Would you agree?
Respect.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
100%. She doesn't play by herself. She just wants to be in the same room as me or Nelson. Like, you know,
Oh, yeah.
she just needs to be around us. And she could be doing nothing.
Yeah.
But she will follow you everywhere.
Yeah. Tell us a little bit about Nelly and like what he does and maybe how you guys met.
Nelly's my husband. He's a chef. He works at a place called Moon Bar, which is in downtown Boston. It's like, I make fun of him all the time, but he says it's like equatorial food. So just stuff
That's
like
a big
cuisines
word.
that I know. I mean,
Yeah.
I loved it, but it's like cuisine found near the equator. So Indian, Caribbean, African. But yeah, it's really
That's so
great. Good
cool.
spot. Shout out Moon Bar. Yeah, so we met on a camping trip, on our annual
Oh,
soccer
yeah.
camping trip back
My
in the
God, duh.
day. And I remember seeing him for the first time being like, "Ooh, who's that?" And then I just got busy talking to everyone. And then yeah, we just kind of hit it off, but we went out and I had already planned on moving back to South Carolina. So I was like, "We can go out for dinner, but I am moving in like a couple weeks." So we went out anyways, and then I ended up moving back 6 months later because I was like, nah, I need to be in Boston.
That's right.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, we just kind of linked back up and we've been together ever since.
We posted this on our socials, but Miche is a phenomenal cook. And she has made me many a meal that I take like 1,700 photos of. You know, it's just so funny every time I go over to their house because Brittany and I, we've said many times on this pod, like we don't cook. It's not our thing. So I have like, you know, 4 ingredients, I feel like in my house. But Miche and Nelly have literally, you go into their fridge and it's like Tupperware bins with labels. It's like lobster bisque,
Jealous.
you know.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
It's amazing. So I guess like, you know, is there anything that you've really learned from Nelson being a professional chef? Any like tips of the trade that you've
Oh,
picked up?
God. Oh, yeah, for sure. Your favorite one, you love this one, but like when you season anything with salt, like bring your hand a little higher than you think. So it like spreads out more evenly.
Okay,
Um,
wait. Kristen told me you were gonna say that, but she was like, "Oh, she's definitely gonna say this one. She loves this one." Kristen loves this one.
Kristen loves that one.
I tell a lot of people that.
Yeah, Kristen
Yeah, you're like,
loves
"Oh,
that
she's
one.
definitely gonna say the salt one. Like she loves that one."
It's so true.
It's so true.
It's like the tip that you taught me that I'm like, it has just always stuck, you
It's
know?
just stuck, right? It's just stuck. I'm like,
That is a
oh,
great one. That is a
makes
great one.
sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And salt, I mean, like chefs use a lot more salt than I think the average cook does. And that's why their food tastes better. So,
Yeah. It's not
another thing
surprising.
with salt is like salt every step. So it's like when you add like, I don't know, when you add like onions and garlic, salt it. And then if you add something else to the pan, like salt a little bit more. And like, you know what I mean? Like, so everything
And
you
you
add
always
to the
like hold it
pan.
up high.
Yeah. And you hold it up high.
Now when I put
Exactly.
salt on my popcorn, I can be like,
Yeah,
way up high.
exactly. It'll be more evenly distributed.
That's when I use salt.
Yeah. Salt it up. Yeah. And then to taste everything, obviously, which sometimes I don't want to do until something's finished. But yeah, you should taste it so you don't oversalt it. Or
Mm.
yeah, I think one of my favorite tips that he taught me is like using herbs. Like he's like every dish should have an herb. So like when you finish, I remember the first time. This is like the first time I ever cooked for him. I was like, he's coming over. It's like actually to our
Oh
place
yeah, you
in
must have been nervous.
Somerville. Oh my God, I was freaking out. I spent
Yeah.
all day. I went to like 3 different grocery stores.
Oh,
I was like, what am I going to cook? So I figured I'd cook Indian for him. But I was like, maybe he doesn't know how to cook Indian food, which of course he does. But I made butter chicken from my one of my friends' moms back home.
So
Taught
good.
me how to make it. And I remember I made it for him. It was good. And I was just like, any tips? And he was like, yeah, I would have put, the only tip is I would have added a little cilantro. Like you should always finish something like with an herb. And I was like,
makes sense.
oh, okay. And I thought, I was like, oh, my friend's mom actually does that. But like, I don't know.
Probably if you
Elevates
like
it.
paid attention at a restaurant now, like we'll notice it.
Yeah,
We're definitely
Yeah.
going to notice that now. I feel like it does also do something for the presentation.
definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's one of my favorite tips.
Well, for new cooks out there, top ingredients to always have in the house. Anything that we should be stocking up on that maybe you use a lot?
I mean, the first things that come to mind are just staples like olive oil, salt, pepper, your everyday spices. You know, like the best spice, onion powder, garlic powder, paprika, little salt, little pepper. Put that on anything. Chicken, put it on chickpeas.
So
Something
you might
I
need to write that down for me.
Well, I will say one thing I've noticed just like observing is you season stuff way more than I would have thought. And I mean, that kind of goes
Yes,
back
yeah.
to the
Yeah.
salt thing. But
Yeah.
like now when I make chicken, like I will put on salt, pepper, paprika, and garlic powder. It's like the one thing I
Nice.
can make, but I
Yeah.
will like douse it because I've seen you douse it and you're like, no, more is like you can be more generous
Yeah.
than you
Interesting.
think.
Yeah. I think Nelson says like a lot of stuff like falls off during the process of like when you cook it. So like you want to do more than you think you need. Because
Yeah.
like a lot of it will be
Mm.
left in the pan, a lot will be left in the bowl. So yeah, just
Oh,
do a
makes
little bit more than
sense.
you think. Yeah.
What do you like to make for Romy?
Oh gosh. Romy, she's kind of going through a little picky phase right now.
Mm.
I think she's coming out of it, but I make I make a lot of different things. I like try to steam. I try to have a couple like steamed vegetables on hand. She loves carrots, like loves carrots. I'll do like rice and beans a lot for her. She doesn't love meat, so I try to do like beans for protein. She loves an egg. She'll eat an egg every morning. I think
Damn.
my favorite thing to make for her is pancakes on the weekend, just because like it's like I don't know, kind of celebrates
Special.
the weekend. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
special. It's something that me and Nelson can eat with her too, because a lot of times, like the food that we eat is a little spicier, so
Mm.
we don't really give her a lot of that.
Totally.
Mhm.
Okay, this might
Um,
sound like really like it might sound dumb. I'm putting myself at risk. This very well may be edited. But like when you steam vegetables,
Oh boy.
let's talk about that. Are we putting them in like what's that thing, a strainer? You know,
a
like
steamer. It's like a steamer basket.
so there's like a
So
specific type of pot you need.
it's like an insert. It's like a
Oh.
steaming insert that you like
Oh.
lay. So you put
I
like a
knew you
very
didn't know either.
Oh, I don't know. You kidding me? I barely know how to work the microwave.
yeah. So you put like a very thin layer of water in, and then you put the strainer thing, or not strainer, the steamer thing in there, and you
Okay.
boil it. You have to put the lid on.
Okay.
So the steam stays in the pot. You put the water
Interesting.
in, you put the little steamer insert in, and you put your vegetables or whatever you want to steam in, and then you put the lid on, and you boil it, and then the steam builds up in the pot. But the whatever you're steaming is out of the liquid. Does that make sense?
You
I mean
lost
for
me a little,
Rome,
but
yeah.
it's okay.
We'll do a tutorial next podcast.
You know what?
Um,
Britt, you are going to have the best salted popcorn
In the world.
in the world,
in
you
the
know?
world.
So that money can
Ooh, that
buy.
sounds
So,
really good,
hey.
actually.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna eat popcorn after this.
Mm,
Mm.
delish. Last cooking question. Easiest, like, go to dinner recipe. If you're not really feeling like cooking, but you got to do something, what are you going for?
I have a couple recipes that are like my go-to, just like super quick. But I think like fajitas are really easy. You just
I love fajitas.
yeah, you just chop everything up and you put it in a baking dish and you bake it.
You don't put
And
it on the
then
stove?
I don't. I have a recipe where you bake it
Oh, that sounds easier.
and you
I
literally
like that.
put it all in one dish. And it freaked me out at first to put the raw chicken in with the vegetables, but I mean, I don't know. I've been doing it for years and I've been fine.
Yeah,
So,
I could
and
try that.
then yeah, that's a good one. And then I have another recipe. It's another Indian dish. It's called chana masala. It's you do have to have the specific spice, so it's like kind of annoying. You have to go to an Indian grocery store, but or you can get it on Amazon. But yeah, it's chickpeas, chopped tomatoes from a can, an onion, and then the spice, and then you serve it over rice. It literally takes like 20 minutes start to finish.
Ooh.
Mm.
Yeah, but I think chicken fajitas is definitely like just like my go-to.
So, and
Yeah.
lots of salt, probably.
Lots of
What else do you
salt,
put on there?
lots of spice. I do paprika, onion powder, chili powder, garlic powder. I think probably some cayenne pepper, a little bit.
You know
Yeah.
what? Now that you're saying that, I totally made that That was like before I was like traveling. I used to make that regularly because you made it. And I was like, oh, this is really good and it's
Easy.
easy.
Oh, nice.
I'm
Oh,
gonna have
Yeah.
to bring that back.
Yeah.
same. Sounds
Yeah.
good.
So
Sweet.
I can show you guys the recipe I use. It's pretty
Amazing.
We could
easy.
post
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mish. Going into our final little segment with you, one thing that Mish and I share in common, and Britt, Bravo. We
Bravo.
love Bravo. We have a couple of fun Bravo questions for you and a little just rapid fire Bravo
Oh.
speed round for you.
Oh my God, I'm so excited.
Okay.
Yay.
Maybe we should start with that.
Okay. I'm
Okay.
ready.
Rapid fire. We're going to be pitting people, against each other from some of your favorite Bravo shows. We're starting
Oh,
with Jersey. Team Melissa, Team Teresa. What are we taking?
Team Melissa, all the way.
One of all three of ours personal favorites, Vanderpump Rules, Miss Sheena Shea, or Kristen
Oh,
Doty.
oh God.
Ugh, yeah, how do you pick
Neither.
between those two?
God,
Famously our least
neither.
favorites.
I think I would probably have to pick Sheena, but
I think I would
I'm not
too.
happy about it.
Yeah. I'm picking
Right?
Sheena. I'm
You'd have
picking
to pick
Sheena.
Sheena, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think you're gonna dislike this next one even more. We're going down south. We're going to your roots, Southern Charm.
Mm,
Who are we picking? Austin Kroll or Shep Rose?
oh God, gross. I don't know. I think if I absolutely had to pick, I'd pick Shep,
Same.
which is yeah. I just really Austin just makes my stomach churn, to be
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah. Yeah.
He seems
We
like he
had
has an STD.
yeah, for sure. I mean,
Oh.
Shep does too, but
Well, oh, true. Shep definitely does.
I feel like Shep was just born that way. He can't help him. He can't help it, and I just feel like Austin had so much potential and like is such a
Yeah.
douchebag.
Like the
No.
fame went to his
Yeah,
head.
This
exactly.
the season when Austin and Chelsea were dating, I was fully team Austin. Like I loved them together. I wanted them to work out so bad.
That
And
was like how he
then
first came on, right?
I think it was his first season.
Yeah,
Yeah.
first season,
That's the thing though. He fooled all of us. He's very charming.
very
Mhm.
charming.
And then you kind of realize what he's about. And just all those boys. Okay, just two more. Going up to Summer House, sticking with the fellas. Are you going with Jesse or West?
Oh God, it's a hard one. Uh, for me personally, probably Wes.
1000%.
1000%. I honestly, whoever cast those two, round of applause. It's really hard to add new people to a very, like an established Bravo show.
Oh,
And they
definitely.
were really good additions. I feel like they just fit in
Oh, so they're
seamlessly. And like,
new.
yeah,
Yeah.
Wait,
yeah,
Wes is like the one that he wears like cowboy hats and stuff.
Yes.
yeah,
Yeah.
Brittany's kind of getting introduced this season. West had he's very subdued this season because last season he was kind of like a breakout star, but he had a fall from grace at the end of the season. So
yeah.
he's kind of like reeling it in and
Oh,
being
so last season
chill.
was his first season.
Him and
Yes.
Jesse.
Yeah. So they've had
Oh.
2 seasons.
Yeah.
So yeah, pretty new.
I feel like Jesse this season just really skeeved me out with the whole Lexi situation. Like I
Yeah,
just can't, he's too much of a playboy. Like at least West, I think is really funny and you would be laughing the whole time.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Last one, Team Craig, Team Paige.
I mean, definitely Team Page.
Same.
Craig gives me the ick.
Yeah.
The entire time they were together, people were like so excited for them, and I'm like, I don't see it. Like, I mean, I guess I kind of got into it after my initial gut feeling was like, what? Why would she do this? But then they were kind of cute together, and then I was just like, no.
I feel like they were in love, but when it came to long-term planning and actual marriage, they were never
Mm,
really on the same page.
never. No, no.
It really felt like just a matter of time.
Yeah,
So yeah, because
yeah,
he wants to get married, right? And she didn't.
Exactly that. And she didn't want to leave New York and he wanted to be in Charleston. He kind of wanted to legit get wifed up.
Well,
yeah.
he's like 45, isn't he?
True.
Legit.
He's 30. I think he's 36. But
No.
Really?
No, he's not my. Is he my age?
I think
I
so.
feel like he's older.
Well, Shep definitely is. Shep's like 45, but I'm pretty sure Craig Conover, let's see,
Thank God that other old guy isn't on it anymore.
Thomas Ravenel.
36.
36?
Oh, he looks old.
Yeah, 36,
He looks
1989.
45. He looks 45. Sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah. But honestly, thank God Thomas Ravenel and like
Ugh.
JD are out of there.
Oh, JD. I
Oh.
forgot about him.
Yeah, gross. And I mean, that feels like that is a thing that happens in Charleston. And I mean, you went to PT school in Charleston. Like you would know better
Yeah.
than us, but there is kind of that Peter Pan thing going on.
1000%. 1000%. It is like not uncommon to be like at a bar or something and see like an old ass man with like a beautiful blonde, like 20-year-old. And you're like, what? What is this? What's happening over here?
I mean,
It was bizarre.
Yeah.
I feel like people might think that's for the show, and it's definitely not.
It's definitely not. No.
Okay, wrapping up. Who is your favorite housewife?
Oh, 1000%. Not even thinking about it. Kyle Richards. Love Kyle Richards.
Oh.
Wait, who else said that? Who else said that? Was it Megan?
Was it Steph?
No. Gina?
Oh, it might have been
No,
Steph.
Heather? Oh, Steph. Oh,
It was
yeah.
Steph. Yeah, it was Steph.
I'm like naming every single person.
Shout out to Steph.
Shout out Steph.
No, Kyle Richards. She's the GOAT. She's the best. She's had a couple rough seasons lately. I think it's the editing. It's not my girl. But no, she's awesome. I mean, she's a great mom. She's a great friend. She's been on the show since it started. She shared so much. And I'm still devastated about her and Maurice.
I know.
Mauricio.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was a hard blow for me, but hard day. But yeah, I love her.
Love that. Love that pick. And last but certainly not least, we're finishing on Vanderpump. Any Vanderpump moments that stick out to you as just like all time? I have one in my mind, but I'm curious what you're gonna say.
As soon as you said that, I just pictured Kristen Doty punching James in the face at, was it Sheena Shea's wedding?
Yes.
Wedding was it, or where was it?
The crop top wedding, right?
The crop top wedding.
Oh, yeah, obviously.
I feel like I'm gonna watch that tonight. Oh my God.
I can't yell.
Right.
That moment just flashed into my head. I don't know. I mean, I love the earlier scenes or the earlier episodes, like Stassi getting mad and leaving her birthday party, or oh my God, when Tom's crying outside. I think they're in Miami. He's crying to Kristen. He's like, I want you to find love, Kristen. Like,
Oh my God. I know exactly what scene you're talking about. He's literally trying to be like, Kristen, move on. And she took that as like, he still cares.
My favorite is the number one guy. When he's like, I'm the number one guy in the group.
Oh my God.
Mine is also a Jax and James one when they go to the bar and they take a shot of absinthe.
They're drinking absinthe. The editing on that is amazing.
Oh, is that with the chunky sweater?
I don't know the sweater.
Remember when Jax has the sweater and they end up fighting and he like rips it off?
Oh yeah.
That was like early. I think that was season like 2. He was fighting Frank, Stassi's new guy.
Was this in the parking lot?
I think
remember
so.
that?
The parking lot fight?
I don't know. I sometimes my brain, I'm like, why do you know this random scene from like 7 years ago? I don't know, Britt. I tell you, but I'm pretty sure it was Frank. No, this is a scene where he's taking absinthe and he is like truly gagging it up. He can't hold it down. It is the funniest scene on Bravo.
Wait, was this like recent? Like kind of recent?
No, it was. I'm gonna find it. We'll post it. And
yeah, I get what you're talking about. I also love when James is like, "Can I get a pump teeny?"
Yeah.
Oh my God. It's gold. I mean, and then also Sheena Shea performing Good as Gold is just never gonna. It's good
never
as gold.
Forget.
Never
it's good
forget.
As gold. Yeah.
Oh my God. Well, Miche, on that note, thank you so much for joining us for this episode. We have absolutely loved having you.
So fun.
Yeah. Did you like it?
Yeah, it was so much fun.
Oh, good.
Yay.
I know. It goes by quick, doesn't it?
Yeah, it really does.
I know. Even at night, I should have disclaimed. I feel like I'm like in a totally different time zone right now. We're just like, I feel like I'm a totally different person, like doing this at night versus in the morning when we usually do them.
God, you dawn court people. I'm just gearing up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can we talk about ACOTAR?
Oh,
was that an ACOTAR reference?
Girl, you know it.
Yeah.
Okay, I have.
What court are you?
I have just. I don't know quite yet because I just finished the second book. But like, can I say these books have a chokehold over me? I have not been able to do anything. I was in such a bad mood this weekend because I had to like be a mom and a wife, and all I wanted to do was read this damn book. And I was pissy about it.
I'll tell you a secret. You got to get the audio book and go on a walk.
Oh,
that's a good idea. That's a good idea.
Great tip.
Veteran move.
But yeah, I'm obsessed. I'm like, I literally Googled, like, I don't even know how to say the name. Rysand?
It's Reese. That's another
Reese?
good thing about the audiobook.
It tells you
Resand.
Rysand. I'm like, literally Googled, I chat GPT'd. I'm like, what does Reese look like? Because I'm like, I need a visual. Because like,
That's hilarious. I'm gonna be thinking about what court you're in.
yeah, let me know. Let me know what you think. Knee jerk
do you
reaction. I
know?
want to say night court, but I don't know. Maybe
Michelle.
right.
You're not night court. You don't stay
No,
up
girl,
late.
you go to bed at like 9.
Oh, they say I'm late.
They're night court.
They own the night.
I am definitely not night court, girl.
Before you said that, I literally was gonna be like, the one you're definitely not is night court.
I'd be dawn court. I'd be
Yeah.
That's me.
Yeah, you're hanging with Britt and Dawn.
I'm in dawn.
I'm holding it down at night.
Yeah.
Well, thanks everyone again. Thank you, Miche, again for joining us. We will be back on Friday with another episode.
And follow us, like us, comment, share us on social at snitchin.pod on TikTok and Instagram. Tell everyone you know about us. And yeah, thanks, Miche.
Thank you guys.
Thanks everyone. Bye.
Bye.